Hi, welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today I'm going to do a love reading for air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We'll call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time, and then we'll start off with the Black Tarot, and then leverage the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot, and at the end of the reading I'm going to do 3 yes or no questions, so make sure you jot somewhere 3 questions that would have a yes or a no answer. Hope you all are doing well. This is a new deck, so it's exciting to get a little more acquainted with it. And I think it looks really good with the air sign canvas. All right, so for our feminine energy, we've got the Queen of Wands. She popped out a little early, so I didn't get to tell you. I'm going to use this one to identify the masculine and feminine energies that we have at play. Keep in mind that we all have masculine and feminine energy within, so don't get too hung up on the genders. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands, please. Knight of Swords. There's some air energy for you. So the Knight of Swords is, I'm sure you're aware, known for fast movement, right? So it could be that this Queen of Swords is focused on something, actually, yeah, interesting. The Wheel of Fortune was the card underneath that one, so it kind of looked like an eye, kind of focused. But yeah, I think this Queen of Wands is leveraging this Knight of Swords energy in terms of reaching something very important. Fast-moving energy, like I said, but it can also be a little bit, what do I want to say? Like a truth bringer, right? So there might be some important information that this Queen of Wands has to impart to somebody. All right, and then we've got the Nine of Cups coming out. Nine of Cups is going to speak to wish fulfillment, getting what you want. So I would argue that's what this Queen of Wands is headed towards, right? So she knows what she wants. She knows what makes her happy, and she's taking action, rapid action towards that wish fulfillment. And then we've also got Temperance coming out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's Libra energy. So we might be dealing with a Libra here. And there's some sort of prioritization or importance placed upon balance, right? So it might be what this Queen of Wands is working on, or it's a little bit more to the right for me. So it could be our masculine energy that is working on that equal give and take, or that balance in their life. Tell me more about this masculine energy, please. Seven of Swords, my least favorite card. More air energy, but Seven of Swords is going to be a sneaky card, okay? Somebody who is not being fully honest, maybe a little bit manipulative, sneaky, as bad as all the way to, like, you know, infidelity, betrayal, all of that. So not a big fan of that. And Two of Spheres. Spheres is going to be Pentacles. So when we've got the Two of Pentacles coming out with the Rider-Waite, you would see kind of a dude juggling, right? So this is probably saying to me that this dishonesty is likely infidelity or a third-party situation. All right, so let's retire the Black Tarot, even though I love it. And we'll move to the Jack-o'-lantern Tarot and learn a little bit more here. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands, please. Five of Swords. It's a feeling of defeat to me. So especially since we've got the Knight of Swords here, there could be almost like a fleeing kind of situation. you know, this didn't work out for me, so I'm going to pivot and I'm going full force that direction. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords, please. Page of Cups. So this action that the Queen of Wands is taking is likely an apology or an offer of love. So for some of you, this Queen of Wands has failed in a relationship and perhaps become more aware of the feelings that she had for somebody else and is going to offer her love to a new partner. For others, there was a failure here in terms of the relationship between you, and they are trying to make things right because you're their wish fulfillment. And with Queen of Wands, this could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I'm liking that we have a lot of swords energy out here. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups, please. What's that wish fulfillment? Ooh, I like to see it. All right, so we've got Queen of Swords. It seems more likely that what we have here is the Nine of Cups is telling me this masculine energy views the Queen of Wands as his wish fulfillment, because if that's clarifying the Knight of Cups for me, obviously a feminine energy, also an air sign energy, the wish fulfillment is this Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is generally seen as very alluring, very sexy, very possible that there are multiple people that are interested in being with this Queen of Wands. All right, and clarifying temperance, we have judgment coming out. And judgment is going to be about a final decision being called. It could be you making a decision, them making a decision, or the universe making a decision. But it's a definitive moment in terms of this path is no longer the path I want to walk on. Wish fulfillment. So I'm not going to waste my time with things that do not get me to my goals. This Seven of Swords energy might have been a little too wishy-washy or unreliable, and that's not what the Queen of Swords is interested in. Queen of Swords is a no bullshit kind of chick. She's a fan of boundaries. And then we've got Nine of Cups coming out again. Wish fulfillment. One second, I'm going to ask a clarifying question with my pendulum. If you don't have one, they're very nice. All right. All right, I asked the pendulum if the masculine energy is a cheater and got a no. So even though we had juggling over here next to the Seven of Swords coming out in the first row, this Star and Nine of Cups coming out underneath kind of put a nicer spin on that, right? So I think there just might have been either some confusion on what actually made this masculine happy. Sorry, that rock just moved a lot for not a lot of movement for me. But anyways, I think maybe there just wasn't as much attention given to this Queen of Wands or Queen of Swords as this masculine energy really wanted to give. All right, we're going to retire the Jack-o'-lantern tarot and clarify a little bit more with the Ghost Tarot. For hidden energy, we've got the Devil. The Devil's going to speak to attachments, things that are not good that bind us, right? So addictions, codependency. So if that's a hidden energy, I think there might have been not a person that was being juggled with this Queen of Swords, but perhaps this masculine energy was trying to hide an addiction or something that also took much of his time. All right, tell me more about this Five of Swords, please. For air signs. All right, we've got Four of Wands and Four, the Emperor. So 2 fours. I think this is just a disappointment in terms of the seriousness of the masculine energy as it pertains to this relationship. So the failure here being next to Page of Cups to me is saying perhaps what really failed was the apology in terms of why aren't you giving more to this relationship? You know, the Queen of Swords saying that. And then we've got the Five of Wands coming out. This is going to be talking about competition. I really get the vibe that we're looking at a masculine who is distracted either by work or a hobby, a group of friends, but I don't get the sense it was infidelity. We just got something here that was taking up a lot of his time and made it seem like he wasn't really in love. And Eight of Wands is generally a lot of communication, but it can also be taking action. We're clarifying judgment. So to me, this is saying there was a final call made by text or phone call. And it was pertaining to a lack of equal give and take, you know? What are you putting into the relationship? Tell me more about the Seven of Swords, please. Six of Wands. So Six of Wands is about victory, but what I heard was success. So I think this masculine was entranced by his ambition. So whatever he was working on to be successful was the big obstacle for this relationship. I said was, so I think we've had a change of heart here. What's the outcome here, please? There could be an element of celebrity or fame that applies to this situation. Maybe, you know, TikTok star or something like that. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. I asked what the outcome is. So worth noting is this whole last row, we've got the Emperor, but everything else is Wands. To me, that screams passion. It doesn't have to be that we're talking about a fire sign here, but I definitely think this masculine energy is very focused on a passion of his where he can perceivably attain success. So, Wounded Warrior, he's exhausted, right? And he might not be successful. Six of Wands, he wants success, but is that limited to the career, or does he want success in a relationship as well? All right, I hope you have your 3 yes or no questions ready. If not, feel free to pause, jot some down. What is the answer for question 1? Don't count on it. Oh, that's not what I was hoping for, but you know, we gotta have the honest truth here. Question 2, please. Ask again. So we got to keep in mind, Magic 8 Ball reminds us that, you know, people have free will. There can be factors or variables that are not yet written in stone. And third question, we got a yes. But after a little pause. So there might be a need for reflection or introspection, just a little bit of a break. But the answer would be yes. I hope those are the answers you were looking for and that I provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes, and have a great rest of your day.